Good morning. It's Longhaultanker coming at you, and we are Wednesday, January the 5th at approximately 9:45, 9:30, 9:45, somewhere in there. And we're one more day at home, and I'm wearing my camouflage shirt. So I'm hiding from my dispatcher, hoping he doesn't see me for another day. I like being at home after these long runs, and an extra day doesn't kill me at all, so we're hiding out. So I'm shaving from home, and we're going through the equipment. First thing is I'm going to be using the Simpson Chubby III Super Badger. 30 millimeter, 28 millimeter, something like that. And the reason we're using this morning is that I got a notification from FedEx last night that finally, I got two notifications, I'll tell you about them, is that the Simpson Chubby III Manchurian Badger is set for delivery this morning between 10 a.m. and 1 p.m., or said in truck driver language, 1,000 hours and 1,300 hours. And so we're using the Chubby III this morning in honor and recognition of its imminent arrival. Now, I said I got two notifications from FedEx. One said it would be here by, the first one said it would be here by 8 o'clock tonight, 2,000 hours. And then along about midnight last night, I got the other one that said they revised it and moved it to this morning between 1,000 and 1,300 hours. You know, and so this thing has had nothing but delays. Let me keep going through the equipment this morning before I get onto that. Our razor for this morning is going to be the Boker Count Englebert II. I just had to go back to this thing before moving on into the vintage razors as I get back on the road and into the next roll-up. A beautiful razor, gold, etching on top, nice thick steel, just a beautiful, beautiful razor. Anyway, you've seen it before, I've used it before. And then for the for our soap this morning, we're using Cella. Have you guys ever bought one of these? This is like a full pound, 2 pounds, 3 pounds. I don't know what it is, but it is a monster box. It'll last forever by itself, you know, so. We're using the Cella, and we're using the Chubby III, and we're using the Boker Count Englebert. And that's our setup this morning. We stropped. We stropped the Count Englebert, Kanayama 80,000. We did 100 strokes and 50 laps. So I'm just loading this thing up. Just, I think I may have used too much water to begin with, but we just start over. I got a little too soupy. There we go, there we go. And so my wife had this extra jar, and so I stuffed it full of that Cella. There we go. There we go. There we go. I get enough soap from the wipe off. But you know, that's just overloading the brush. That's all that is. So there's what it looks like as we get started. And we'll add water as necessary. Whoops. Well, I had a good night's sleep and we got up about 8:30 this morning, had a cup of coffee together. My wife was working from the living room this morning, so you may hear some noises because this mirror, the wall this mirror sits on, is right up against the living room. And we have an open area for the dining room, the kitchen, and the living room. Yeah, I think that'll work. Looking good, looking fine. Rinse off the hands. I got soap on the mirror. Got soap on the mirror. Well, as you might imagine, I've been quite annoyed with this. I can't say it's Simpson that did this, but I don't understand the route of shipping and what caused the delays. There was several days of delay. Once they submitted it to FedEx for shipping out of the UK, it sat. And I didn't realize, I looked on a map, that the Isle of Man is in the Irish Sea between UK and Ireland. So it's on the west side as opposed to the English Channel on the east and south side. Nonetheless, it sat and was delayed in the UK for several days. And before it started moving, it was in the UK for almost a week after submitted to FedEx for shipping. And I understand that those things that go through customs and international shipping take longer. But there's just something about 20 days that seems excessive. When the original projected delivery date was like 10 days after ordering. No, they said it'd be here for Christmas, and it was like approximately 10 days before Christmas that I ordered it. All right, whatever. It went from the UK, once it started moving, to Frankfurt, Germany. Then it went to, and it was delayed there for a while. I even got a notification that said, delayed due to operational issues, whatever that means. Then it was moved to Paris, to the Charles de Gaulle FedEx hub, and was delayed there for a few days. Okay, fine. And then once it got moving and made the transatlantic flight. It went to Memphis, to their big FedEx hub there, and it was sitting there for about 3 days before it got moving again. So I got 48 hours of growth. The Count Englebert has got a conical edge on it. And you may remember that I got this just not too long ago. And I'm thinking about changing the edge and finish on Englebert here over to an Arkansas. And using the True Hard. And you'll remember our last discussion. You'll remember our last discussion on the True Hard and Arkansas stones. I just think that would be an interest. I may do that. That may be my project today. This may not have been the right shirt. Okay. So I'll be glad when it gets here. As I say, it's supposed to be here between 10 a.m. and 1 p.m. Well, let me say good morning to my subscribers on YouTube that are watching me, and also to the folks over at the Shaving Cadre. And if you're not a member of the Shaving Cadre or have never gone over there to look at the website, please do so. They have a good forum over there, and the topics of discussion, and it's very friendly, it's very family-like, which is something I like a lot. It's not I haven't seen, I've been dabbling around with it for several months. I've been a member over there now for about 2 months, maybe a little more. I haven't seen any hostile arguments or conversations, as unlike what you might find at other places. Got a cup of community coffee. I believe it's their American blend, the silver label. We got the individual cups that you put in the machine. What's the name of that machine? Keurig or something like that? Yep. Shaving and driving a truck. That's about what I do. I don't have a lot of other interests. Primarily, there's just not a lot of time. There's just not a lot of time. You know, if I had, more time, I'd probably spend a little more time at the shooting range. I get my wife, she likes shooting. I'd get her interested in shooting skeet. I love skeet. I'm not very good at it. And not having gone for as many years as I have, I'm probably well out of practice. No, so you might say I'm a professional straight razor shaver because I get paid to shave with a straight razor. I got to drive a truck to do it, but I go from place to place and shave. That's all my mind thinks about when I'm in the truck during the day is where am I stopping for the night and do they have adequate accommodations like private shower rooms. That's why I always stop at the Love's truck stops. Now, I've not heard any official word that Canada has imposed their vax mandate on U.S. truck drivers to go into Canada. I keep asking my safety manager, have you heard any official word yet? And he said, no, things are still the same. And I keep reminding him, if they impose that mandate, I'm out. No, not going to do it. But I don't think my decision has an influence, at least that's what my safety manager says, has not influenced what routes they give me, what routes they don't give me. All right. anytime you nick yourself, you're always prone to hit that spot again next time around. But I guess not too bad. They eventually heal, they really do. Which is a good thing. Got a little ahead of myself on that one stroke there, so right there. but it was tempting. Now I come home from a run, out and about. I've been gone for 5, 6, 7 days, 8 or 10 days sometimes, depending on where I'm going. So when I come home, the first day back is always about getting caught up on my rest, usually. And my wife will usually have something special cooked up. My wife is always watching. She loves to cook. And she's always watching cooking programs. And on YouTube and the internet and such like. And and I usually time my arrival back to the terminal for about noon. I have a lot of latitude on how I handle my routing and timing, and just as long as I make my delivery on time. How many days it takes me to get back, and as long as it's not grossly unreasonable. I can take an extra 24 or 48 hours to get back if I want to. And so I usually time my return to the yard at about noon, whereas I might have been able to get there, at 8 o'clock at night the night before. No, I'm not going to do that. So I get back to the terminal about noon. And by the time I get done with all of my post-trip work I got to do, not much, 45 minutes or so. Somebody's calling me. I'm getting these blocked call banners at the top. Anyway, that'll get me home about, if I get into the yard about 12, that'll get me home by the time I finished all my work at about 2 o'clock. And my wife is usually just finishing up, you know, laying dinner out, whatever she's cooked, whatever she's done. And she's always in a hurry for me to, you know, because there's a little bit for me to do when I get home. I gotta, any leftover groceries I gotta put in the freezer. I don't know if you can see that. Bristle, badger, bristle. That's number 2 that I've lost on the new Simpson Super Badger. But that's all right. Anyway, so usually takes me an hour. I give myself an hour, maybe 30, 45 minutes to put all the things away in the freezer that I need to put away. My dirty dishes, I got my dirty dishes usually into the dishwasher from the trip, the little Rubbermaid containers and so forth. And that's fine. My wife takes good care of the house. I have quite literally little responsibility. And let me get rid of this banner. It's bothering me. And you know, and I still got my dirty driving clothes on and my shoes and so forth. So I got my preference is I'd like to take a shower when I get home. Even though I've probably taken a shower the night before. Unless it's a hot summer day, old man like me gets out in the hot sun and has to disconnect a trailer and do all that post-trip stuff. I'm going to get very sweaty. And so I want to take a shower before I commence to eating and hugging and squeezing on the babe. But after that, you know, my wife, when she cooks, she always cooks a large portion, a big pot, you know, or whatever it is, you know, and there's plenty of leftover to eat for the next 2 or 3 days while I'm at home, and to pack some away into my travel containers for food on the road. Now, you may have seen the pictures that I posted up, not just a couple of days ago after I got home, the baked cod and crab meat nachos and the carrot cake. Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, that felt good. Anyway, that's kind of a little bit of my routine. My wife may have a few little honeydews to do around the house, but they're usually, yesterday, honey, I can't get the lid off the new bottle of Clorox bleach in the laundry room. Will you go unscrew that for me? Oh yeah, sure. What, took 15 seconds? Now that's a honeydew. Okay. Oh yeah, feeling good, feeling good. We're at about 50 minutes on the shave video, and I'm running a little slow, I don't feel a lot of urgency or panic to get the thing done. The high this afternoon is supposed to be about 74 in Houston. It's been a little chilly, and so we've not gone outside much. Oh yeah, things are coming along just fine. Just fine. That corner of my chin, that left corner, right here is always difficult for me. Feeling good all the way around. Let's go ahead and wipe it off and do a little cleanup, touch up, define the edges on the sideburns, and we will wrap up. Haven't had a lot to say today, just been doing a lot of yammering. Yammer, yammer, yammer. I cut that sideburn a little short the other day, and I'm letting it grow back out, which is coming along fine, it looks like. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, it's all right. Yeah, that feels just fine. Feels just fine. I'm going to do a head shave when I get done off camera using a Union razor finished on a Arkansas. Don't know which one, but all right, let me rinse this off. I'm going to finish off with some Allen Block and Thayer's lavender off camera after I'm done with the head shave. All right, there we are. So if you're watching me on YouTube, I'd say thank you. If you have any comments, leave them in the comment section below. If you're watching me on the Shaving Cadre, leave comments in the forum on my page there. And I thank you for watching. And we'll see you next time. Next one will probably come from the road somewhere. Don't know where, but we'll know in a few days. Y'all take care. See you down the road.